Okay, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Obviously, it's the end of the season and time to reflect, and very grateful. Participation was up. Everyone seemed to be back into snowcross, and things were back to normal. That's what the biggest thing I'm grateful for is we're back at our, for the most part, normal venues and normal racing procedures and things like that. And it was great. I mean, you don't really know what you have till it's gone, and you don't realize how much you miss the people and interacting and just being at the races in the capacity that it's at now. So just a huge thank you to all the racers, and congratulations on the people that won the championships, the people that did their best, the best they've ever done. Keep striving to be the best in your class or to be the best in the world. It's pretty crazy, the talent and athleticism that's out there on the track, and especially at these young kids' age. So, thank you for racing with us. I mean, we'll always try to push the boundaries on making the series as best we can and as big as we can for you to show all your talents, and we're grateful that we're a part of it in such a small way. And a huge thank you to the entire team. I thought our internal team was amazing, as always. They're long days. The weather didn't seem to cooperate this year. From the flaggers to operations to the groomers to everybody in the production. I thought our content looked great. Our image looked great. You guys did an amazing job. So again, I can't say it enough. I know I sound like a broken record a lot of the times, but again, just thank you from the deepest bottom of my heart, because I love being here. I love the family, I love the sport, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. So I'm grateful that I can be a part of it in a way. And as always, enjoy the summer, do something fun, do something exciting, and hopefully don't get yourself hurt, so we can see you again at Snocross 2023.
Welcome everyone to the 2022 edition of the Amsoil Night of Champions. For the next half hour or so, we're going to be looking back fondly at the season that was 2022, honoring our champions and specialty award winners.
The 2022 version of Amsoil Championship Snocross lived up to the hype. At rounds 1 and 2 at the Pertec Snocross National, it was lights, camera, snowcross at Canterbury Park in Shakopee, Minnesota. The foreshadowing was unmistakable as defending champ Elias Ischel began his quest to four-peat by sweeping the weekend.
Elias Ischel is your pro winner here.
Pro Light rookie Jordan LaBelle started another trend as LaBelle lit the lamp in both rounds.
Outside to keep even with them, but LaBelle will have the advantage coming out of the Polaris.
And the Daytona of Snocross provided time to reflect as racing legends Blair Morgan, along with racer Frank, both injured at motocross, continued their comebacks with a spirited ride together. Dateline Dubuque. Iowa's oldest city hosted the Tyson Snocross National presented by Quick Start. The crew at the Makita Power Tower always gets the best look, and that included a weekend suite for Francis Pelletier and pure joy for Warner Racing.
But celebrations are in order for Francis Pelletier and Warner Racing Skidoo.
Yeah, here comes the bear hug from the crew members.
The championship chase for the pro women began in earnest. Defending champ Malinka 2 dueled with hard-riding Taven Woody. But on this frosty Iowa Eve, Anana Holshot-Hauger celebrated her first win.
Holshot-Hauger is going to hang on and grab the win.
The frozen tundra of Fargo provided an epic test for man and machine as track designer Robbie Malinowski created a massive track the racers relished. Race time temps were 15 below and dropping fast for the all-finished concrete Snocross National. In pro snowbike, a season-long three-way battle was underway as Cowboy Jesse Kirchmeyer, the Butcher Yannick Boucher, and the Manitoba Missile Troy Horbati turned up the whip. A big shout out to the awesome fans in New York at the Seneca Allegheny Snocross National. Team Judnick had a big night as Nick Lorenz made it look oh so easy with his first pro light win. Deadwood delivered another tight track at the U.S. Air Force Snocross National. Emil Hard dialed it in for his first Amsoil Pro win.
It's Blackjack in Deadwood.
And pro light rookie Evan Christian simply crushed it at the bullring of a track.
That's not going to be enough. Evan Christian will bring it to the Amsoil finish line.
At the ERX Snocross National in Elk River, Hunter Patino persevered for his first pro win. Hunter's been beaten and battered this season, but the Ocho used the big, wide track to his advantage.
But it all comes clean tonight.
The hallowed hills of Lake Geneva, Wisconsin host the Amsoil Dominator, which evolved from a head-to-head to a full field extravaganza, with pro and pro light pitted against each other for 10 grand. Pro light rookie Jordan LaBelle pocketed the 10K reward all on his own.
Dominator and $10,000.
Let's hear it
Then
for
as an encore,
Jordan.
LaBelle came back in round 15 from the back row to the top of the box.
Traffic ahead, LaBelle around the outside, and LaBelle squeaks
The
into
Cannonsburg
lead.
Snocross National hosted the final weekend of racing. Many champions were crowned, but none more impressive than Lincoln Lemieux, who battled back from an early season injury to pick up where he left off. In pro women, congrats to Malene Coutu on back-to-back championships. Cowboy Jesse Kirchmeier once again tall in the saddle in pro snowbike. A racer with a bright future, Jordan LaBelle, the pro light champ. And give it up for the Viking Rocket, Elias Ischel, your 2022 Pro Class champion. From start to finish, the 2022 season was extremely competitive, with barn-to-barn racing and late-season rallies that opened the door for an off-season of speculation and early predictions.
It was a prodigious season. The on-track product, astounding. The battles, my goodness. The smoke, the comebacks, the first-time winners, and the never quitters. We raced new venues, revisited renowned ones, and we were elated to have done so in front of healthy crowds. As a result, we've seen a big increase in the number of people talking about our sport, tuning in, and consuming the industry's content. That's all because of you all. Because the sport we both love and cherish so dearly, it's too good to be kept secret. Now, I do want to get into things, but first, I do want to take a quick moment to recognize and thank each and every team, athlete, the ops crew, CTN, tech, timing and scoring, mobile medical, every sponsor, and every venue attendee, you race fans, and all of you volunteers who make this show happen. The baddest show on snow, we couldn't do it without you, and what a season it was. So thank you. Now, the future of snowcross is bright. So let's start out by honoring our amateur national champions.
It means a lot, and I work so hard for this. So it means a lot. My mom, my dad, my grandparents, my sisters, all my sponsors. Fly Racing 100%, Distinctive Drywall and Painting, Dahlin Farms, and Recreational Motorsports.
And now for your Stock 200 Friday edition Top 10. In 10th, Noah Gillis. 9th, Heath Henches. 8th, Hudson Kuhn. 7th, Bo Engel. 6th, Holden Ornoy. 5th, Trey Kohigi. 4th, Lincoln Scar. 3rd, Giovanni D'Antonio. 2nd, Trenton Peterson. And your winner again, Ryan Szymanski. And for your Stock 200 Saturday champions, in 10th, Noah Gillis. 9th, Hudson Kuhn. 8th, Colden Ornoy. 7th, Heath Henches. 6th, Trey Kohigi. 5th, Bo Engel. 4th, Giovanni D'Antonio. 3rd, Lincoln Scar. 2nd, Trenton Peterson. And your winner again, Ryan Szymanski.
I'm really stoked. It's been an amazing year, and I love doing this sport. It's one of the biggest parts of my life. My mom, my dad, Big Dog, Kendra, Michael Eddy for all the help, Dave Otto, Ryan Duncan, FXR, Articat, Grandma Sue, and my grandpa, Bubbles, just everyone. It's been really good.
And now for Friday's portion of your Transition 8 to 10 division. Finishing 10th, Charlie Lucas. 9th, Max Nowacek. 8th, Tripp Knudsen. 7th, Wyatt Onstead. 6th, Tristan Hinton. 5th, Tyson Kielman. 4th, Avery Hemmer. 3rd, Ryder Hayes. 2nd, Rylan Nelson. And your winner, once again, Riley Johnson. And for the Saturday portion of the championship, in 10th, John Thieck. 9th, Colden Ornoy. 8th, Charlie Lucas. 7th, Tripp Knudsen. 6th, Tristan Hinton. 5th, Tyson Kielman. 4th, Rylan Nelson. 3rd, Avery Hemmer. 2nd, Ryder Hayes. And once again, your winner, Riley Johnson.
It feels great. There's a lot of work, a lot of hours going into it, and it feels great to come away with a win. My mom, dad, Bubbles, Grandma Sue, Grandpa, FXR, CNA Pro Skis, Jamie and Everett all finished, DK Designs, Randy Cole, Nitro Lubricants, and Ryan Duncan and everyone else. Thank you guys. It's a fun year.
Here are your transition 9-13 Friday top 10. In 10th, Owen Eide. 9th, Aiden Beckman. 8th, Caden Flipson. 7th, Brandon Martinson. 6th, Dylan LaBelle. 5th, Camden Duffy. 4th, Colin Taggart. 3rd, Trenton Hilmerson. 2nd, Brady Freeland. And your champion, Tanner Johnson. And for the Saturday portion, here's your top 10. In 10th, Caden Flipson. 9th, Owen Eide. 8th, Brandon Martinson. 7th, Carter Myron. 6th, Colin Taggart. 5th, Dylan LaBelle. 4th, Trenton Hilmerson. 3rd, Camden Duffy. 2nd, Brady Freeland. And your champion, Tanner Johnson. Now how about your junior 10-13 top 10? In 10th, Kendall Rose. In 9th, Brandon Martinson. 8th, Owen Eide. 7th, Shane Beasley. 6th, Trenton Hilmerson. 5th, Colin Taggart. 4th, Dylan LaBelle. 3rd, Camden Duffy. 2nd, Brady Freeland. And your champion, Tanner Johnson.
I've worked so hard for this, and I can't believe I've done it 2 years in a row. And it's not easy. I've just worked so hard for it, and I can't believe I've done it with all the help of my family and everybody who's come along with me. Bikeman Performance, Articat, Venom, FXR for this awesome year. Venom, CNA Pro Skis, Studboy. Everybody's come to watch me at home, and everybody's put work into my sled, and my mom, dad, my brother, and just everybody's helped me. Thank you.
And now for your junior girls 9-13 top 10. Finishing 10th, Tegan Miller. 9th, Anna Wensloff. 8th, Astrid Fall. 7th, Riley Nowacek. 6th, Addison Wilbert. 5th, Maddie Anderson. 4th, Summer Engel. 3rd, Victoria Dillon. 2nd, Cicely Bernacki. And your champion, Kendall Rose.
Hey guys, it's Isaac Peterson, number 612. I am the Friday Night Junior 14-15 class champion. I'm so honored that I won, as I wasn't able to finish out the season and missed the last race in Michigan due to an injury. I was able to podium every race that I attended and had an 8-race win streak. I want to give a huge thanks to my mom and my sister who are always cheering me on, and my dad who spends hours with me on and off the track and always has my sled tuned. I want to thank all my sponsors, the Polaris Trailer, Walker Evans, FXR, NRG Auto Repair, Rush Guitar Systems, CNA Pro Skis, Peterson Farms, and Mobius Knee Braces. And special thanks to Jesse Heisey for all the clutch help. Riley Vester for always giving me tips. FXR Mobile Medical for always taping me. Thanks to Austin Holcomb and Jim Morris for always getting me ready on the start line and giving me tips. And little Hadley watching and always cheering me on. I have some great competition on the track this year and I can't wait to do it next season.
It means a lot. I put a lot of hard work in the off season. It feels great. My dad, he helped so much. He worked on the sled every night in the off season, and D's Marine, they helped a lot getting our parts and stuff. Anderson Racing helping out. Shepherd Racing, they're helping out a lot too.
And while you have the airtime, is there anything else you'd like to say in terms of the banquet speech?
I'm just really glad to be here, and I hope next year we can do the same thing.
Here is your junior 14 to 15 Friday top 10. In 10th, Cole Johnston. 9th, Shade Meyer. 8th, Brady Black. 7th, Lawrence Eag. 6th, Braden Nelson. 5th, Deegan Johnson. 4th, Jack Beasley. 3rd, Noah Daniels. 2nd, Kenny Goike. And your champion, Isaac Peterson. And for the Saturday portion, in 10th, Cole Johnston. 9th, Brady Black. 8th, Lawrence Eag. 7th, Shade Meyer. 6th, Braden Nelson. 5th, Noah Daniels. 4th, Deegan Johnson. 3rd, Jack Beasley. 2nd, Isaac Peterson. And your Saturday champion, Kenny Goike.
Hello, John Evan here, back from USA now. And now I am in Norway and driving one-ton sled. And now I talk about my season in USA. In USA this year I have a very fun season and good season. I am very happy with that. And take the 16-17 champion and 3rd in the Spotlight. I cannot do that without all of my sponsors. I will send a big thank to Green Mountain Racing and GRL, Construction, FXR, BTR, Suspension, Shido, Libeo, Landscaping, 213 Parts, BM Fabrication, Grip and Rip, Rocks, Moto Seat, 30 Drawing, Spectro, Sia Pro, Wadis, and now I will also thank all of my sponsors home, Axel Bygg, Kjøkken og Interiør, Alta AS, Ågensen Kran, Elektriker 1, Skidosenteret, Komfort, CSP, Jørgen Romsdal, Anleggsteknikk, Alta AS. Thank you very much for this season. I will be there next season.
And for your junior 16-17 top 10, in 10th, Justin Bolduc. 9th, Noah Daniels. 8th, Lawrence Eag. 7th, Cade Fleming. 6th, Nathan Dolly. 5th, Brady Black. 4th, Jack Beasley. 3rd, Thomas Levi. 2nd, Connor Campbell. And your champion, Jan Evan Roomsdahl.
Being consistent and winning the races.
And who helped you out with this championship?
My mom, my dad, Hammer Motorsports Rock, Stubboy, Jackson for giving me a good battle this whole season, FXR, Maxima, Polaris, and everyone at home watching, my friends and family, and just my dad for working his butt off to get me up here.
Well, congrats.
Your 120 champ top 10. In 10th, Lincoln Scar. 9th, Gage Bauer. 8th, Cody Krantz. 7th, Owen Eide. 6th, Cody Morris. 5th, Tavin Knudsen. 4th, Lila Hemmer. 3rd, Ryan Szymanski. 2nd, Jackson Holcomb. And your champion, Avery Hemmer.
my name is Devin Denman, and I captured the Pro Plus 30 Championship today at Cannonsburg, Michigan. Season, got to give a big shout out right off the bat to my team, Brown Brothers Racing. I almost didn't even race this year. They're like, hey, we got a sled for you to run. So I'm like, all right, well, let's give it a shot. And I showed up to Shakopee there and came out with a third. I'm like, well, I guess we're going to all of them now, and just kind of been chugging away. Dubuque was a rough one, ended up rolling in the start. So I had to come from dead last all the way back up to 5th. But it's been an up and down season. But we got the first place out in Deadwood, which was my first time getting on a national on the top step. So it's been a pretty good season. Been pretty consistent, and that's kind of what I went for this year, is just trying to stay consistent and be here and be in the top 5 every race. So big shout out to my team, Brown Brothers Racing. Again, you guys have been there since day one. Kevin Lind with Lind Racing, Jonathan Lind, you guys have helped me out this year and really stepped up. I really appreciate everything you guys have done. My wife for supporting me and helping me get here, and everything she's done behind the scenes with promoting and taking care of the Facebook page. Route 12, Mike Coletti, Articat, Fox Shocks, the guy at the Fox trailer, thank you. Everybody's just rocked. I got to give a big shout out to my mechanic. He came on halfway through the season and really stepped up and helped me get to where I needed to be to continue to be up here. So big shout out to everybody. Ed Ingram for doing my suspension. You rock. You had me dialed in since day one on the sled, and couldn't do this without you. So big shout out to everybody. I really appreciate it. Look forward to next year.
Your Pro-Am Plus 30 Top 10. In 10th, Tomosuke Sano. 9th, Kurt Bowerly. 8th, Adam S. Johnson. 7th, Maxime Belrive. 6th, Gregory Weaver. 5th, Ryan Kuhn. 4th, Seth Engel. 3rd, Joe Kohigi. 2nd, Andy Leaders. And your Pro-Am Plus 30 champion, Devin Denman.
Hey guys, it's Cam Cole, number 747 here from the 2022 Sportlight Championship. I had a lot of fun stepping up in the higher rankings and classes and racing new competitors. I'd start off by thanking my sponsors, my mom and dad, Taylor for helping me pick up my lines on the track, my sister Morgan for watching back home in Florida, my mechanics Nick, Buddy, Hayden, and Jeremy and Lucas for getting the sled dialed, Junior and Scott from Polaris, Ben and Bob from Walker Evans, Todd, Brendan, Alec, and the shop guys from Place of Companies and Place of Transportation, Milt, Doug, and Diane from Epixar, Ryan from CNA Pro, the Carlson family, Amsoil, Jeremy, Hayden, Steve, Cal, and Lucas from Speedworks. I think Heidi and Scuba from ERX, my trainer Banks from P3, Jeff, Missy, and Conrad from K2 Motorsports. I think Carl and Megan from the ISOC crew, the Helmersons and Freelands for the lodging and rides. I had a lot of fun this season. Thanks, guys.
Your Sportlight Top 10. 10th, Connor Campbell. 9th, Justin Blazevic. 8th, Daniel Wohlers. 7th, Nathan LaValle. 6th, Brandon Nelson. 5th, Stephen Max. 4th, Josh Connolly. 3rd, Jan Evan Roomsdahl. 2nd, Chance Cheechin. And your champion, Cameron Cole.
I just want to thank everybody for coming out here. My family and friends always for supporting my mom and dad. Shearing Speed Sports, Elliot, Steve Thorson, Steve, just all those guys, the LaValleys, just everybody. Amsoil for helping us get up here. We wouldn't be able to do it without them, or Rocks, Shearing Speed Sports, Climb, SSI Designs, U.S. Air Force, Woody's, just all those guys. They help out a ton. Like I said before, we wouldn't be able to come to these races without those guys. Ski-Doo, Ford, Milwaukee, Goodwin, SSI Designs, NGK Spark Plugs, Hayes Brakes, Optima Batteries, and Jeff Foster Trucking and Fox. Fox has helped us out a ton this year. Mike Japp, he's just been working unbelievably hard. And again, Elliot for working so hard on the suspension. We just can't thank those guys enough.
And now for your FXR Sport Class Top 10. Finishing 10th, Jake Boutwell. 9th, Eli Epling. 8th, Cale Firth. 7th, Bo Tibbetts. 6th, Tyler Archambault. 5th, Kellen Chaperon. 4th, Dominic Hegman. 3rd, Creighton Dillon. 2nd, Eric Downs. And your champion, Adam Ashline. Like I said, I'll say it again, the future is bright. I can't wait for it. Congratulations to all of our amateur national champions. Now it is my distinguished honor to present to you our pro champions, Snowbike, Pro Women, Pro Light, and the Amsoil Pro Class.
Yeah, first and foremost, I'd like to thank Lord above, Mom and Dad, Bruce from Southside, just everyone who supported me from back home for this whole season. Miss Thea at the pub, Jimmy Jets, Southside players again. I'd like to thank Doug Milt from FXR. You know, he's been standing behind me since the beginning, since I got my start. And I'd like to thank Timber Sled, Mike Japp from Fox Shocks, and got to give a shout out to cousin Mike. It's his birthday today. He's back home watching, and just my family back home. They've just done so much supporting this year, and I got to give a big shout out to my friend Adam Ashline. You know, he really had one heck of a season coming on, and it's definitely been an honor to be able to be there and watch him do his thing.
Now for your top 10 in the snowbike division. 4th, Keaton Ward. 5th, Canyon Ashley. 6th, Bobby Pagel. 7th, Nathan Kingston. 8th, Jackie Reese. 9th, Jorgen Dahl. And 10th, Nick Krager.
Thanks to everyone for all the support I get throughout this whole season. It's been awesome. I cannot describe or say how thankful I am to everyone. All the fans, thank you so much for voting for me for the fan favorites. It feels so awesome to have people actually like me and not just be a rider, you know. It feels so awesome to, yeah. Thanks to everyone, all my sponsors, my husband, and everyone in the pits, Snocross, Haley, Josie, everyone. Thank you so, so much.
The rest of the top 10 for your pro women's division looks like this. In 4th, McKenna Kleiman. 5th, Alexa Zanstra. 6th, Nayli LaBelle. 7th, Ava McCurdy. 8th, Janice Brown. 9th, Courtney Morris. And 10th, Tasha Lang.
Yeah, I had a great season this year in Pro Light. Me, the whole team Warner, we worked really hard to get here. We were pretty confident at the beginning of the year. I mean, definitely not. Didn't thought that we would won that much races. But yeah, it just feels great to end up the year on top. I mean, it's definitely not how I wanted to end the year here in Michigan by not racing. We're sitting out for the only reason that it was a head injury. We don't want to risk anything. I still have a lot of years in front of me, so we're just kind of doing that for the future. I just want to thank everyone behind me, the whole Warner team. It's been such a great year. My girlfriend, my mom, my dad, and just every sponsor. Thank you.
Rounding out your top 10 for the Pro Light division, in 6th is Evan Dowd. 7th, Anson Scheel. 8th, Teo Poirier. 9th, Taylor Cole. And 10th, Cameron Anderson.
I had a really good season with a new team this year, so yeah, a huge thanks to them and a huge thanks to all the fans that have been going to all the races, and for they that couldn't have been going, they have been watching the live stream on Flow Racing, and yeah, it's been an incredible year for me, and I'm really thankful for being able to be here in the States and race in the bigger series and the best series in the world. So I really appreciate everyone behind, and yeah, huge thanks to everyone that just loves Snocross. I'm just so thankful for everything. Thank you so much.
Rounding out your top 10 for the Amsoil Pro class is Oscar Norum in 6th, 7th, Daniel Benham, 8th, Adam Peterson, 9th, Kyle Pauline, and 10th, Logan Christian. Every year at the end of the season, we open up our fan favorite polls to the audience. We did that again this season, but we expanded on it and shook things up a little bit. We not only expanded our fan favorite to include all pro classes, snowbike, Pro Women, Pro Light, and the Amsoil Pro class, but we opened up the polls to include all of our specialty awards, making it 100% crowdsourced. Why is that? Well, more opinions at the table is a good thing. The industry, you guys, have a lot to say, and we love hearing it and getting you engaged. We had nearly 5,000 responses to this year's specialty awards polls. Some added inspiration on why we felt we wanted to open up the fan favorite polls to include all pro classes is we this year, as a series, it was a huge initiative of ours to showcase more of the personalities of our athletes. More people, less helmets. We want to focus on the stories of the racer from underneath that helmet. Why is that? Because we know that people connect with people. We want to do our part to help bridge that gap between the athlete and potential new fans. There are a ton of great stories to tell, and there is always more work to be done. You racers make it so easy for us. You present so well and you represent the sport in such good fashion. So thank you for that. It's really rewarding as a fan myself to see so many diehard fans of racers in every single class. And again, we know that from the plethora, the healthy amount of responses we had this season on the specialty awards polls. So with that, Erica Allred, she's going to present to you our specialty award winners.
Thank you, Snocross fans, for voting on our 2022 year-end specialty awards. The votes are in and they've been tallied, so let's hear from some of our award winners.
Come on.
Congratulations!
You're joking.
No, I'm not joking.
Awesome.
You won by a long shot. Like, so many people voted for you.
I just want to say thanks, guys. This means a lot. And it's really a team effort. Andrew, Nate, Cody Fox, Brendan, Cody Sandman, of course Francis and Jordan, everybody. It means a ton, makes all the hard work pay off, and thanks.
That's yours? No way.
That's exactly what I did.
Kyle.
Thank you everybody for voting for me Rookie of the Year. It's an honor. Coming into this season, I wasn't expecting to do much. I mean, it's a huge jump going from Pro Light to Pro, and to pull together 3 podiums was awesome. I was there for a couple too that should have been mine, but had a couple sled issues, and it's definitely a big change. Those longer motos, guys are a lot more aggressive, but I'm starting to figure it out and having fun.
That's so cool! I had more than Kyle? I just won Fan Favorite 2022 and it's the coolest thing I've ever won. I think it's cooler than winning the championship because it means that people actually likes me. And actually being fast, actually always have a you're kind of being the credit gets taken away from you in a way, because everyone's like, oh, she's fast, it doesn't matter. But the work's still there, but being a fan favorite that's probably the coolest thing ever. So thank you to everyone who voted for me and everyone that helps me, and gosh, I'm my mom. That's so cool.
Thank you so much for voting for me. It means a lot, and I'm really happy about it.
Well, a bit of a surprise team of the year, I guess. We're pretty stoked. It's been a long year, and everybody's worked hard and worked together. We've got a really great crew, so it's great to be recognized for that. I'd like to thank all our sponsors for support. They've been with us since my tenure here, and really proud to be associated with top brands. So thank you guys, and we'll keep pushing. And it's a couple races left to go yet.
After a season like that, I say we raise a glass and say, here is to you, to everyone in the pit area. I'm proud of you and proud to know you, as we all are here on behalf of Amsoil Championship Snocross. It was a season to remember and one worth celebrating, that's for dang sure. It was a season that was a spectacle and one of big progress for our sport. I hope you have the best off season, and I can't wait to see you win the Snowflies for the 2022-2023 season. Get out and enjoy some spring riding while you still can, and maybe I'll see you on the dirt when the snow melts. Until then, I'm Haley Shanley. Thank you so much for joining me this season and tonight here on the Amsoil Night of Champions.